Hi, and welcome to my CCR number 4 presentation. Today I'm going to be answering the question for CCR number 4. How did you integrate technologies, software, hardware, and online into this project? Let's jump right into it. First of all, how did I integrate technology online into my project? My group and I did this by using editing software such as CapCut. On CapCut is where we organized all of our video footage and did most of the editing. We were able to enhance or diminish sounds, and on top of this, we could also use color grading, which helped to add to the overall aesthetic of the film. So it could fit into the horror genre more than it would have if we didn't do any editing at all. Next, how did we store our films? Well, we stored them on a Google Drive. After we used the DSLR camera, we would take out the chip and plug it in to the computer and upload all of our footage onto the drive. This included every single clip because we used multiple takes. So then on the drive, we would be able to select what exactly we wanted to be in our final film. So we'd send it on over to the CapCut app and pick and choose where it was going to go and how it was going to flow. We also used Photoshop. Now, although we didn't use much of it, we did use it for our prop photo of the family where the little boy who turns into the serial killer is ostracized. We used it just to enhance his ugliness, which we did do with makeup. But to make it pop even more, we did use Photoshop, and then we printed it out and drew on the frame. Next question. What hardware did we use? Well, when I went to Beacon, I rented out a boom mic with a stand, an LED panel, a DSLR camera, and then on top of those things we rented, we also used a computer and a printer. So, how did these affect our final project? The boom mic was incredible. Dare I say majestic. The boom mic allowed for us to get clear, concise audio, and the fact that we had a stand for it meant that we didn't even need to be in frame. We could hold the mic above where the camera couldn't see it. For example, if we were using an over-the-shoulder shot, I could hold it over our main actor or actress's shoulder, and it wouldn't even be in frame, and it would pick up everything. It was amazing. Next, the LED panel. In certain clips, we wanted to capture different moods with lighting. For example, the clip where our killer is fondling Bella's face on the computer, we wanted blue lighting to create a somber mood. So we used this LED panel on a blue setting and put it behind the computer so it would illuminate the room. Next, the DSLR camera. This camera allowed for us to get clear quality that would not have been able to be gotten on a regular cell phone or iPad or anything of that nature. So the DSLR camera was also super important. Next, how did we use a computer? Well, we used the computer to do all the editing on. Even though we used the CapCut app, we couldn't have done it if we didn't have the computer to have the app on. We also used the computer to compile what we wanted to print out for props onto a Word document after photoshopping them. And from there, we could print out the photos and use them as props. So that was super important. And finally, we used a printer. And kind of like I said earlier, we just used it so we could print out the photos. And that photo, first of all, the photo of the killer when he's being ostracized from his family, and the photos of Sarah and Bella to establish their close bond were all necessary. So if we didn't have a printer, our film would be completely different. So that was super important. It was all very helpful, and using technology online and the high quality hardware was a must when it came to our film, The Masks We Wear. Thank you.